Take control of your mind the way you do your breathing. In through your nose and out through your mouth. Legs crossed, back straight, eyes closed. Feeling the power of you controlling your own breathing. The same way you control your mind. One breath at a time, one thought at a time. Good air and thoughts in, bad air and bad thoughts out. Now, let's see our vision today. Let's see ourselves doing the best we can on all the exercises and stretches we do here together today, right now. Go into the future right now. See in your mind's eye. See yourself doing the best you can on whatever exercise we do together. See it so clearly that it feels real. When that music shuts off, if you've already seen it in your mind and you believe that you can make it happen, you're going to make it real. You're going to win. Good morning, determination. How you doing today, everyone? Hopefully you're having another great day, a great start to the day. This is the morning. This is where we win our minds and therefore win our days and our lives. So here we go. When I say go, we're going to start jogging on the spot, everyone. Okay, ready and go. Once again, always thinking about our breathing. Here we are again together, always in the gym of life. The gym where we grow our minds every day, where you grow your mind every day. The same way we work on growing our bodies to become stronger, healthier. The same way we work on our minds to make better decisions. Determinations, positive choices, healthy choices, peaceful, kind, loving, grateful choices for us and each other. Almost there, almost there. Keep going. All right, and stop. And walking, everybody. Walking on the spot or side to side within the space you have. And focusing on our breathing, as always. Our breathing. Most powerful thing we can control, along with our minds. Alright. Let's start doing our shoulder rolls, determination. Here we go. Shoulder rolls. 10 forward. And then we'll do 10 backwards. Best shoulder rolls ever. Again, feeling the power of controlling our bodies with our thoughts, with our energy, our thinking energy. All right, and backwards. All the way up and all the way around. Good, just feel the joy of just being here right now, moving your body, becoming better. Here we go. Arm circles forward. Working on becoming better than we were yesterday or even a second ago or a minute ago. Always thinking about being our best. And backwards, everyone, backwards. We'll do 10 backwards as well. 10 big arm circles backwards. Alright, good work everyone. Okay, let's put our hands on our hips. Bend the knees and side stretch. 5 on each side. Alright, and let's twist our hips again. 5 on each side. Keep your feet flat on the floor. And just twist your body. Alright, excellent. Okay, let's do 5 push-ups together. 5 push-ups, the best push-ups we've ever done. Alright, and let's do 5 squats. Here we go, ready? Best 5 squats ever. Looking straight ahead, feet flat on the floor. Good. Alright, let's do lunges, 3 on each side. Arms out, back straight. Try to look straight ahead. Alright, good. Okay, and let's do 5 sit-ups. Here we go. Best 5 sit-ups ever. Alright, and let's do 10-second plank. Now these knees off the ground. Here we go. Excellent. All right, everyone, and let's stand up and reach for the ceiling or the sky, depending on where we are, on your toes. Here we go. Reach, reach, reach. Hold it there for 10 seconds. If you happen to lose your balance, just get it right back. Don't give up. Keep going. Keep learning from the information you're getting from your body and your mind about what you're doing. Okay, and reach for your toes now, straight knees. Hold it there. Go as far down as you can. It's okay if you don't touch your toes, just reach. Strive, keep going, reaching. Safely. Not hurting yourself, always thinking of safety first. Alright, okay, and come on up. And let's grab one leg and balance. Pull that leg back, bend the other knee. And just think about what you're doing. Find that balance point and hold it. And then bring that leg back, that foot back as far as you can towards your bottom. Feel the pull on the front of the thigh. Not the pain, just the pull. And switch. Find that balance and bring it back. If you lose your balance, that's okay. Just make sure you got space around you. If you fall, you get right back up. You use your determination always. Alright, now let's hug our knees.
Yeah. Woo! Let's go.
Party rockets in the house tonight. Everybody just have a good time.
Yeah.
And we gon' make you lose your mind. Woo! Everybody just have a good time. Party rockets in the house tonight.
Oh.
Everybody just have a good time.
I can feel it.
And we gon' make you lose your mind.
Yeah.
We just wanna see you
shake that.
In the club, party rock. Looking for your girl, she on my jock. Now stop when we in the spot. Booty moving weight like she on the block. With a drink, I got to know. Top jeans tattoo, cause I'm rock. Half black, half white, diamond now. Gang of money, open up.
Yeah, I'm running through these halls like Drano. I got that devilish flow, rock and roll, no halo. We party rock. Yeah, that's the crew that I'm repping on a rise to the top. No lead in our Zeppelin. Hey,
Party rockets in the house tonight.
woo!
just have a good time. Yeah. And we gon' make you lose your mind. Everybody just have a good time. Let's go. Party rock is in the house tonight. Everybody just have a good time. Feel it, man. And we gon' make you lose your mind. We just wanna see you
shake that.
Through, looking to make it two, dragged away, gifted back, Messi! Just like that.
Morning, guys. Today, Conor McGregor shares with us another piece of advice for us to remember in everything we do, and that is think outside the box. Conor McGregor shares with us his experience when he was in the gym, training, looking for the right coach, the right mentor to help him with his fighting style. And he recalls in his life being frustrated because every gym he went to, they would want him to do a punch a certain way, a kick a certain way, and try to fit into a certain style. And this, he knew deep down inside, wasn't the way of a human being. He knew for himself, like everyone else, that we have our own unique style and that everything leads to that unique style. So when he found a coach that encouraged him to do different things and to do different movements, he knew that he had found his place. So remember, you got to think outside the box. Think about where you can apply that today, wherever you are. Have a great morning, everyone.
What's holding you back from living the life you've always dreamed of? Is it fear, doubt, or maybe it's the belief that your best years are behind you? Let me tell you something. None of that is true. The truth is, no matter your age, it's never too late to take control of your life and rewrite your story. Today, we're going to show you how to break free from the limits society has placed on you and unlock a future filled with freedom, purpose, and true fulfillment. This isn't about following the same old advice or chasing empty promises. This is about learning timeless principles that can transform not just your finances, but your entire outlook on life. Imagine waking up every day knowing that you're no longer dependent on anyone else for your security. Picture a life where every decision you make leads to something meaningful. A life where you're in control of your time, your resources, and your destiny. That kind of freedom isn't just a fantasy. It's entirely possible when you embrace the right mindset and take action. The problem is, most people never realize this because they're stuck in outdated ways of thinking. They believe success is tied to working harder or longer hours for someone else. But what if I told you there's a smarter way? A way that puts you in charge of your future? In this video, we'll reveal powerful insights that can help you break free from the chains of conventional thinking and start building a life on your own terms. We'll share practical advice inspired by wisdom that has stood the test of time, ideas that can help you create lasting wealth, independence, and peace of mind. Stay with us until the end, because every single tip we're about to share could be the key to unlocking a better future for yourself and your loved ones. Before we dive in, do something for yourself right now. Click the like button and subscribe to our channel. By doing this, you're not just supporting us, you're taking the first step toward changing your life for the better. Don't miss out on what could be the most important lesson you've ever learned. Let's get started. Challenging traditional beliefs. For most of our lives, we've been told the same story. Find a steady job, work hard for decades, and one day, you'll achieve success. It's a belief so deeply ingrained in us that we rarely stop to question it. But what if I told you that this idea, this so-called path to prosperity, is flawed? What if the secret to true success lies not in the grind of a 9-to-5, but in something far more profound? King Solomon, the wisest and richest man in biblical history, offers us a radically different perspective. His teachings challenge everything we think we know about wealth, success, and the way to achieve them. Solomon didn't build his immense fortune by clocking in and out of a job or relying on a paycheck. Instead, he sought wisdom above all else. In the Bible, he says, "With me are riches and honor, lasting wealth and righteousness." These words aren't just poetic, they're revolutionary. Solomon is telling us that true prosperity doesn't come from laboring endlessly for someone else's benefit. It comes from wisdom, the ability to make sound decisions, manage resources intelligently, and see opportunities where others see obstacles. This kind of wealth isn't fleeting. It's enduring. It's not tied to market crashes or layoffs. It's built on a foundation of knowledge and foresight. Think about it. How many people do you know who've worked tirelessly their entire lives only to end up struggling in retirement? How many have chased higher salaries without ever achieving peace of mind? That's because they've been chasing temporary wealth, money that comes and goes as quickly as it's earned. Solomon warns us about this trap. He teaches that without wisdom, even great fortunes can slip through our fingers like sand. On the other hand, lasting wealth, the kind that brings stability and freedom, requires patience, strategy, and a long-term vision. But Solomon's wisdom doesn't stop at financial advice. It goes deeper. He ties wealth to honor and justice, emphasizing that how you earn and use your resources matters just as much as the resources themselves. True prosperity isn't built on shortcuts or exploitation. It's built on fairness and integrity. When you act justly, you not only create trust and respect, but also lay the groundwork for enduring success. Solomon understood that wealth without righteousness is hollow. It lacks the substance needed to sustain it over time. Now, let's confront another myth, the idea that financial security comes from a steady paycheck. Solomon dismantles this notion completely. He shows us that relying solely on one source of income is risky. It leaves you vulnerable to forces beyond your control. Instead, he advocates for diversifying your income streams and making your money work for you. Imagine a life where your financial well-being isn't tied to someone else's decisions. A life where you're in control because you've built multiple avenues of income through wise investments and thoughtful planning. Solomon's teachings are a wake-up call for anyone who feels trapped by traditional ideas of success. He challenges us to rethink what it means to be prosperous and encourages us to pursue wisdom as the ultimate key to freedom. His message is clear. Stop chasing jobs. Start seeking wisdom. Because when you do, everything else, including wealth, will follow. So ask yourself, are you ready to break free from the old way of thinking? Are you ready to embrace a mindset that could transform not just your finances, but your entire life? If so, stay with us, because there's so much more to uncover about Solomon's timeless principles, and trust me, these lessons could change everything for you. Defining true prosperity. When we think about wealth, most people imagine a pile of money, a big house, or a luxurious lifestyle. But let's pause for a moment and ask, is that really wealth? Or is it just the illusion of prosperity? King Solomon, renowned for his unmatched wisdom and immense riches, teaches us a profound truth. There's a world of difference between temporary wealth and lasting prosperity. And understanding this difference can change your life. Temporary wealth is like a fleeting shadow. It comes quickly and disappears just as fast. Think of lottery winners who suddenly find themselves with millions, only to lose it all within a few years. Or those who inherit fortunes but lack the knowledge to manage them wisely. Without a solid foundation, this kind of wealth is unstable, vulnerable to bad decisions, economic downturns, or even sheer misfortune. Solomon warns us about this in Proverbs 13:11. Wealth gained hastily will dwindle, but whoever gathers little by little will increase it. Temporary wealth lacks the roots to sustain itself because it isn't built on wisdom or careful planning. In contrast, lasting wealth is entirely different. It's not just about how much money you have, but how you create and sustain it over time. Solomon teaches that true prosperity is built through intelligent decisions, patience, and a long-term vision. It's not about quick wins or shortcuts. It's about consistency and discipline. Lasting wealth doesn't crumble under pressure because it's grounded in wisdom. It grows steadily, weathering life's storms, and providing security not only for you, but for future generations. But here's where Solomon's teaching goes even deeper. He shows us that true prosperity isn't just about material possessions. It encompasses something far greater: honor, respect, and ethical living. In Proverbs 22:1 he says, "A good name is more desirable than great riches. To be esteemed is better than silver or gold." What good is money if it comes at the cost of your integrity? What value does wealth hold if it leaves you isolated or disrespected? Solomon reminds us that lasting prosperity includes the way you earn your wealth and how you use it to contribute to the world around you. Think about it. Lasting wealth isn't just financial stability. It's the freedom to live by your values and make choices that align with your purpose. It's about building something meaningful, something that benefits not only yourself, but also your family and community. Solomon ties this kind of prosperity to justice and righteousness. He teaches that wealth gained through dishonest means or at the expense of others is doomed to fail. True prosperity can only be built on fairness and ethical actions. So how do we apply this wisdom in our own lives? Start by shifting your focus from chasing quick gains to building something enduring. Invest in yourself. Learn how money works, develop skills, and make decisions with the future in mind. Understand that every dollar is a tool, not an end goal. Use it wisely to create opportunities for growth and freedom. Solomon's concept of prosperity challenges us to think beyond the superficial trappings of wealth. It calls us to pursue wisdom first because wisdom is the foundation upon which all other blessings are built. As he says in Proverbs 3:16-17, "Long life is in her right hand, in her left hand are riches and honor. Her ways are pleasant ways, and all her paths are peace." Wisdom doesn't just lead to financial success, it leads to a life of balance, purpose, and fulfillment. So ask yourself, are you chasing temporary riches that could vanish tomorrow? Or are you building lasting wealth rooted in wisdom, honor, and justice? The choice is yours, and it's one that will define not just your financial future, but the legacy you leave behind. Stay with us as we continue exploring Solomon's timeless principles for achieving true prosperity, because what comes next could be the key to unlocking the life you've always wanted. The role of justice in wealth. Justice is not just a lofty ideal or a moral virtue. It's the bedrock of true prosperity. King Solomon, famed for his unparalleled wisdom, understood this better than anyone. He knew that wealth built on injustice is like a house built on sand. It may stand for a time, but it will inevitably crumble. Solomon's teachings remind us that prosperity cannot thrive in the absence of fairness and integrity. Justice isn't merely a spiritual principle, it's a practical necessity for sustainable success. In Proverbs 16:8, Solomon declares, "Better a little with righteousness than much gain with injustice." This profound statement challenges the modern obsession with accumulating wealth at any cost. It's a warning to those who cut corners, exploit others, or prioritize profit over people. Ill-gotten gains may bring temporary satisfaction, but they come with hidden costs, broken trust, damaged reputations, and eventual ruin. True wealth, Solomon teaches, is not just about what you have, but how you earned it. Justice creates trust, and trust is the currency of all meaningful relationships, whether personal or professional. When you act with fairness and integrity, people respect you. They want to work with you.
Again, bend the other knee if you have to for balance and pull that knee up, giving it a big hug as much as you can. And hold it there. Keep fighting to keep that balance if you have to. Alright, and let's switch the other one. Okay, all the way up. And bend that other knee if it helps you with balancing. Alright, good everyone. And let's sit down. Let's reach for our toes, straight knees. There we go. Again, doing the best we can. The effort is what matters. Doing our best is what matters. We may not not get to where we want to be yet. We're going to keep going. Alright, let's do V-shape with our legs and reach for that floor as far away from your body as you can. Hold it there for 10 seconds. And reach for one side and hold it for 10 seconds. Again, really think about what you're doing. Just feel the joy of you being able to attempt to do your best on this. Feel your true being, your presence here right now. And switch. Again, keep thinking about your breathing too. In through your nose and out through your mouth. Alright, let's do feet together. And gently push your knees down with your elbows. Gentle. Here we go. Okay, let's go with one leg forward and one leg back. Knee on the ground. Go as far back as you can without hurting yourself, and hold it there. And switch. Other side. Again, keep the knee on the ground and go as far back as you can. But don't lift that knee up. Keep that knee down so you feel the pull of the front of your thigh. Alright, good. And let's roll onto our bellies. And push the floor, look up at the ceiling for a cobra stretch. Hold it for 10 seconds. Alright, excellent. And legs crossed, back straight, eyes closed. Taking deep, long breaths in through your nose and out through your mouth. Feeling the power of you controlling your breathing. Now, see in your mind what you will do when that music goes on. For me, today I'm going to see myself doing 2 exercises with 2 different songs, and holding the exercise positions in each song for as long as I can, hopefully the whole song. What about you? Maybe you're going to play your own 2 songs, your own music. Choose an exercise. Choose something you want to get better at, something that will help you continue to develop your strength or your flexibility, or something that's fun, dancing, but any kind of movement that gets you in a happy, energetic state. But make sure that you have the exercise that you're doing within the space that you have, and you're doing it safely. Make sure that you are thinking about safety first. For me, I'm going to be working on holding the push-up position for the first song, and then for the second song, I'm going to hold this air squat position, hopefully for the duration of both songs. Here we go. I'm going to see it in my mind before I bring it out into the world. Same thing with you. See yourself doing the best you can when that music goes on. Alright, let's go. Determination, let's go. Energy up. Our best. And hold the push-up position. Ready? What about you? What are you working on? Here we go. Whatever it is you want to get better at, there's nothing that you cannot accomplish over time. There ain't no mountain high enough for any of us to accomplish whatever we want out of our lives. But we're going to have to do it together. We're going to have to work together And it all begins with working on ourselves. See, right now, you are working on your mind and your body. Whatever it is you're doing. For me, holding this push-up position, I get to experience the discomfort, the difficulty, and then I get to use my determination, just like you get to use yours, to keep going, to keep working. Even if I'm uncomfortable, even if I'm tired, I get to determine if I can do a little bit more than I did last time. Just like you do, whatever it is you're doing. Let's go, everyone. Keep going, keep going. Almost there, halfway through the song. Let's go. Don't forget your breathing. Alright. Gotta finish that song. I didn't make it through the whole song, but next time I'll keep working on it. Right now, I gotta keep going. I get to work on it right now. Here we go. Keep going, everyone. Song's not over. Let's go. Keep going. Keep your effort, your energy, your true power, your determination. Keep your music going inside. Let's go. Alright. Next song. Here we go.
I just knew that that's what I wanted to do, so I started.
Are you ready to bubble? Bubbling, everybody bubbling, everybody bubble, bubble, bubbling, 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 everybody bubbling, everybody bubble, bubble, bubbling, 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 bubbling, dance all night, we go dance all night. Yo, are you ready to bubble? Dance all night, we go dance all night. Ha ha, we want this year. Dance all night, we go dance all night. Dance all, dance all, dance all, dance. All right, y'all. Are you ready to bubble? Bubbling, everybody bubbling, everybody bubble, bubble, bubbling, 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 everybody bubbling, everybody bubble, bubble, bubbling, 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 everybody bubbling, everybody bubble, bubble, bubbling, bubbling, everybody bubbling, little bubble, bubble, bubbling, bubbling, everybody bubbling, everybody bubble, bubble, bubbling, 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 everybody bubbling, everybody bubble, bubble, bubbling, 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 everybody bubbling, everybody bubble, bubble, bubbling, 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 everybody bubbling, little bubble, bubbling, yo, bubbly, 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 bum 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 bubbly, 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 bum bubble, bubble, bubble. All right, make way when you see me pass through, and they come with me too. You don't know what to do. Drinks up, hands up, everything in the air. Everybody done young, there's a party over here. That's right, we drink just bubbling. Watch how we wine while the DJ juggling. He got the whole dance floor just bubbling. Champagne bottle just popping. We going on, I guess tonight we not stopping. Let's party hard tonight, so going non-stop until the sunlight. We going non-stop until the sunlight. The club done full, only woman inside. It's a good night to get we head tight. It's a good night to get we head tight. Couple up this party going for a flight. Bring drinks, we don't care, we go down.
Messi got there first. Still Messi. Oh, what a goal!
Good afternoon, guys. Thinking outside the box is so challenging for us because for most of us, we are pretty much designed, have an environment that's designed as if it was a box for us. And the one thing that's helped me, and I want you to remember this, is that you are unlimited through the power of your mind. You have to remember that there is nothing about you that is intended to be contained in a box. Now, you may have to accept certain conditions the way they are right now, but I want you to remember your most incredible power. It's your belief in yourself, and then it's your determination, your choice to never give up on remembering your unlimited potential. And every moment you have, every experience you have right now where you are, remember, you're the one that has to tap into that unlimited power. And you can. Believe it and never give up on it. Have a great afternoon, everyone.
Invest in you and support your endeavors. This is why justice isn't just a moral choice, it's a strategic one. A reputation for fairness opens doors that money alone cannot. It builds partnerships that last and fosters loyalty that no amount of marketing can buy. Consider Solomon's famous judgment in 1 Kings 3:16-28, where two women claimed to be the mother of the same child. Solomon's wisdom wasn't just in discerning the truth, it was in administering justice in a way that revealed his character as a leader. His decision not only resolved the dispute, but also demonstrated his commitment to fairness, earning him the trust and admiration of his people. The story illustrates that justice isn't just about doing what's right, it's about creating stability and harmony in the long term. But Solomon doesn't stop at advocating for justice. He ties it directly to prosperity. In Proverbs 13:11, he warns, "Dishonest money dwindles away, but whoever gathers money little by little makes it grow." Wealth accumulated through deceit or exploitation is inherently unstable. It lacks the foundation of trust and integrity needed to endure life's inevitable challenges. On the other hand, wealth built on justice grows steadily because it's rooted in ethical decisions and mutual respect. Justice also has a ripple effect. It benefits not only the individual but also the community. When businesses treat employees fairly, pay them just wages, and act ethically toward customers, they create environments where everyone thrives. This principle is echoed in Deuteronomy 24:14-15. "You shall not withhold the wages of poor and needy laborers." Solomon understood that justice uplifts society as a whole, creating opportunities for collective prosperity, rather than concentrating wealth in the hands of a few. In today's world, where quick profits often take precedence over ethical practices, Solomon's teachings are more relevant than ever. Acting justly may not always seem like the easiest path. It might require turning down lucrative deals or standing firm against unethical practices, but it's the only path that leads to lasting success. Justice ensures that your wealth isn't tainted by guilt or regret. It allows you to sleep peacefully at night knowing your success hasn't come at someone else's expense. So ask yourself, what kind of legacy do you want to leave behind? Will your wealth be remembered as something that uplifted others or as something built on exploitation? Solomon challenges us to choose justice, not just because it's right, but because it works. It builds trust, strengthens relationships, and lays the foundation for prosperity that endures, breaking free from steady paychecks. For decades, we've been taught that the key to financial security is a stable paycheck. Get a good job, work hard, and everything will fall into place. But let's be honest, how secure is that paycheck really? The truth is, relying solely on a job for your livelihood is one of the riskiest financial strategies you can adopt. Layoffs, economic downturns, or even changes in company policies can pull the rug out from under you in an instant. King Solomon, the wisest man in history, understood this long before modern economies existed. His teachings reveal a better way, a path that frees you from the chains of dependency on a single source of income. Imagine for a moment what life would look like if you weren't tied to that paycheck. No more living in fear of being let go, or wondering if your savings will last through the next crisis. Instead of working tirelessly for money, your money could be working for you. Solomon's wisdom teaches us to think beyond the traditional job and embrace a mindset of financial independence. In Ecclesiastes 11:2, he advises, "Divide your investments among many places, for you do not know what risks might lie ahead." This isn't just ancient advice, it's a timeless strategy for building resilience and prosperity. The problem with relying on a single paycheck is that it leaves you vulnerable to forces outside your control. Think about it. If your entire livelihood depends on one employer, you're at their mercy. They decide your salary, your benefits, and even whether you'll have a job tomorrow. And when economic storms hit, as they inevitably do, you're left scrambling to stay afloat. Solomon's alternative is clear. Diversify. Don't put all your eggs in one basket. By creating multiple income streams and investing wisely, you can build a safety net that shields you from life's uncertainties. Solomon's wisdom also challenges us to rethink how we view money itself. To him, wealth isn't about hoarding cash or working endless hours. It's about making intelligent decisions that allow resources to grow over time. He believed in the power of investments, whether in businesses, land, or other ventures, to create lasting prosperity. This approach not only generates wealth, but also frees up your time and energy to focus on what truly matters: family, purpose, and personal fulfillment. Now picture this. Instead of waking up every morning dreading another day at a job you don't love, you wake up knowing your financial future is secure because you've taken control of it. You've diversified your income streams through investments, side businesses, or passive income sources like rental properties or dividends. Your money is no longer just something you earn, it's something that works tirelessly for you. This isn't just a pipe dream. It's entirely achievable when you apply Solomon's principles to your life. Start by identifying opportunities to create additional income streams. Maybe it's turning a hobby into a side business, or exploring investment options like stocks or real estate. The goal is to reduce your dependence on any single source of income, so that no one decision, whether by an employer or the economy, can derail your financial stability. Solomon also teaches us that wealth isn't just about accumulation, it's about stewardship. How you manage what you have determines whether it will grow or wither away. This means being intentional with every dollar, investing wisely, avoiding unnecessary debt, and planning for the long term. It's not about making drastic changes overnight, but about consistently applying wisdom to every financial decision. So ask yourself, are you ready to break free from the illusion of security that comes with a steady paycheck? Are you willing to embrace Solomon's timeless wisdom and take control of your financial destiny? The path may require effort and discipline, but the rewards are immeasurable. Freedom from fear, resilience in the face of uncertainty, and the ability to live life on your own terms. Daily application of wisdom. Wisdom isn't just an abstract concept or a lofty ideal. It's the compass that guides every decision you make, big or small. King Solomon, whose wisdom has been revered for centuries, teaches us that financial freedom isn't achieved through one grand gesture or a single stroke of luck. Instead, it's the result of countless wise choices made consistently over time. It's about building a life where every decision is intentional, where money becomes a tool to create opportunities and freedom, rather than an end goal in itself. Think about this for a moment. How often do we treat money as the ultimate prize? We chase it, hoard it, and measure our success by how much of it we have. But Solomon flips this idea on its head. He teaches us that wealth is not the destination, it's the vehicle. Money, in his view, is simply a resource meant to serve a greater purpose. It's not about accumulating riches for their own sake, but using them wisely to build a life of meaning, stability, and opportunity. In Proverbs 4:7, Solomon writes, "Wisdom is supreme, therefore get wisdom. Though it cost all you have, get understanding." This isn't just spiritual advice, it's practical guidance for every aspect of life, including your finances. Wisdom allows you to see beyond the immediate, to resist the temptation of quick fixes and focus on long-term goals. It's what helps you say no to impulsive spending and yes to investments that will pay off in the future. Wisdom transforms money from something you spend into something you grow. But here's the catch. Applying wisdom isn't always glamorous. It's not about making one big dramatic move. It's about the little things you do every day. It's choosing to save instead of splurge, to invest instead of waste, to plan instead of react. These small decisions may seem insignificant in the moment, but over time they compound into something extraordinary. Solomon understood this deeply, that true prosperity is built brick by brick through steady, intentional effort. One of the most powerful ways to apply wisdom is by investing in yourself. Solomon knew that knowledge and skills are some of the most valuable assets you can possess. When you invest in learning, whether it's understanding how money works, developing new skills, or building meaningful relationships, you're laying the groundwork for lasting success. Think of education not just as formal schooling, but as a lifelong process of growth and self-improvement. Every book you read, every skill you master, every connection you nurture adds to your wealth in ways that money alone never could. And let's not forget relationships, another cornerstone of Solomon's wisdom. He recognized that no one achieves success in isolation. Building strong connections with others creates opportunities and opens doors that money cannot buy. Trustworthy partnerships and supportive networks are invaluable resources that amplify your ability to succeed. Now imagine what your life could look like if you embrace this mindset fully. Picture yourself making decisions with clarity and purpose, treating every dollar as a seed to be planted rather than something to be spent without thought. Imagine using your resources not just to survive, but to thrive, creating multiple income streams, pursuing passions that bring both joy and profit, and having the freedom to focus on what truly matters. This is what Solomon calls us to do, to stop chasing wealth for its own sake and start using wisdom as our guide in every decision we make. Money isn't the goal, it's the means to achieve freedom, security, and impact. And when we approach it with this perspective, everything changes. So ask yourself, are you ready to start applying wisdom in your daily life? Are you willing to make those small but powerful choices that lead to lasting financial freedom? Remember, it's not about perfection. It's about consistency. Every wise decision brings you closer to a life where money serves you instead of enslaving you. Now the practical steps inspired by Solomon. King Solomon's wisdom is not just a collection of ancient proverbs, it's a blueprint for building a life of financial independence and purpose.
Alright, next is air squats for me, holding the air squat position. How about you? Whatever it is you're working on, do it to the best of your ability, whatever it takes. Let's go, everybody. If you're doing what I'm doing, that's great. Follow along. Just holding the air squat position on the bottom end. Doing my best to hold it for the whole song. So arms out, feet are flat on the floor. My bottom is as far down as I can go and hold it there. Looking straight ahead. Whatever it takes to continue working on ourselves every day, everybody. Let's go. Gym of life never stops. Wherever we are, we get to work on ourselves wherever we go. And by doing that, we change everything around us. We improve ourselves, we will help improve the lives of all of those around us. With your determination, you get to work on yourself, become better, and help the world become better, all at the same time. Keep going, keep going. Feel that discomfort, but choose to go a little bit further than you can. Safely, of course. Always safe. Alright. Whew. Feels great to be giving your best at something. We're not giving up. Let's go. Song's still going. Gotta keep going. Here we go. Just a few deep breaths. And then we keep going. Finish strong, always. Here we go, determination. You should be proud of your effort. I'm so proud of you. If you're still going on your exercise, whatever you're doing, if you're doing your best, be proud of yourself. That's the true you, the one that never gives up. No matter how hard something is, whatever it is in life, keep going, keep going. Let's go, determination. I'm so proud of you. I love you. Keep going. Let's go. We're gonna finish strong. Finish strong with this song. Here we go. Whatever it takes to bring out our greatness, our determination, our true being. Here we go. Ready? We're ready to go to the top together in life. Let's go, everybody. All right. Good work, everybody.
Dale a tu cuerpo alegría Macarena, que tu cuerpo para dar la alegría cosa buena. Dale a tu cuerpo alegría Macarena, Macarena. Dale a tu cuerpo alegría Macarena, que tu cuerpo para dar la alegría cosa buena. Dale a tu cuerpo alegría Macarena, Macarena. Dale a tu cuerpo alegría Macarena, que tu cuerpo para dar la alegría cosa buena. Dale a tu cuerpo alegría Macarena, Macarena. Dale a tu cuerpo alegría Macarena, que tu cuerpo para dar la alegría cosa buena. Dale a tu cuerpo alegría Macarena, Macarena.
To allow this fella to take them on again. Oh goodness me, it's a gift.
Good evening, guys. How did it go today? Were you able to think outside the box, even for a moment? Well, I want to share with you a personal example. And this says everything about us as human beings. I have the pleasure and good grace of working with children every day. And I can tell you, working with the younger ones, and this is how we all were, don't ever forget this. When they come into that gym, they are free, happy, and excited. There is no way that anyone is going to contain them in a box for long because their spirit is free. It's unlimited. It has not been conditioned by life circumstances. And that is how we are. I want us to remember that. We are that kid still inside. And so to think outside the box, that is what you're supposed to do. That is what you're designed to do. So never forget that. Always try and think beyond where you are right now. Have a great evening, everyone.
His teachings offer practical, actionable steps that can guide anyone toward lasting prosperity. These steps are not about quick fixes or shortcuts. They are about creating a solid foundation for wealth that endures through intelligent decision-making, diligence, and a commitment to personal growth. Let's explore how you can apply Solomon's principles to your life and begin taking control of your financial destiny. The first step is to invest in yourself. Solomon understood that wisdom is the root of all success, and he sought it above all else. In today's world, this means dedicating time, energy, and resources to self-education and personal development. Learn how money works. Read books, take courses, or seek mentorship from those who have mastered financial management. The more you understand about saving, investing, and growing your resources, the better equipped you'll be to make decisions that lead to prosperity. But it's not just about finances. Invest in developing skills that make you valuable in any market. Whether it's learning a trade, mastering technology, or improving communication, every skill you acquire increases your ability to create opportunities. Next, Solomon teaches the importance of diligence, not just working hard, but working smart. In Proverbs 10:4, he says, "Lazy hands make for poverty, but diligent hands bring wealth." This doesn't mean grinding endlessly without direction. It means using your time and effort wisely to create value. Focus on activities that yield long-term benefits rather than short-term gains. For example, instead of spending hours doing tasks that don't contribute to your goals, channel that energy into projects or investments that can grow over time. Diligence also means staying consistent, showing up every day with the determination to move closer to your vision of financial freedom. Another cornerstone of Solomon's advice is diversification. Relying on a single source of income is like walking a tightrope without a safety net. One misstep or unexpected event can send everything crashing down. Solomon advises us in Ecclesiastes 11:2 to divide your investments among many places, recognizing the risks inherent in putting all our eggs in one basket. This principle is as relevant today as it was in his time. Look for ways to create multiple streams of income, whether through side businesses, investments in stocks or real estate, or passive income sources like royalties or dividends. Diversification not only protects you from market fluctuations, but also gives you the flexibility to adapt when circumstances change. Finally, Solomon emphasizes the importance of growing your assets through long-term planning and intelligent resource management. True wealth isn't just about accumulating money, it's about making it work for you. This means thinking beyond immediate needs and focusing on investments that will yield returns over time. Whether it's contributing to retirement accounts, purchasing property that appreciates in value, or starting a business with growth potential, these actions build a foundation for lasting financial stability. Solomon himself was a master at managing resources. His wealth wasn't just measured in gold, but in the systems he created to sustain and multiply it. But Solomon's teachings go beyond practical steps. They challenge us to reframe how we view money altogether. Wealth is not an end goal, it's a tool for creating freedom and opportunities. It allows you to live according to your values rather than being bound by financial constraints. With this mindset, money becomes more than just currency. It becomes a means of achieving purpose and making a positive impact on the world around you. Imagine what your life could look like if you applied these principles consistently. Picture yourself free from the stress of living paycheck to paycheck because you've built multiple income streams and invested wisely. Envision waking up each day with the confidence that comes from knowing your financial future is secure. Not because someone else decided it for you, but because you took control of it. These steps aren't just about building wealth. They're about building a meaningful life guided by wisdom and values. When you invest in yourself, work diligently with purpose, diversify your income streams, and grow your assets intelligently, you're not just creating financial independence, you're creating freedom. Freedom to pursue passions, help others, and live life on your own terms. So now the question is, are you ready to take these steps? Are you prepared to let wisdom guide your decisions and start building the financial future you deserve? Remember, as Solomon teaches us, success doesn't come from chasing jobs or salaries. It comes from seeking wisdom first. And when you do that, everything else will follow. The bigger picture. True wealth is so much more than money in the bank or possessions you can count. It's about freedom, the kind that allows you to wake up each day and decide how you want to spend your time. It's about purpose, living a life that aligns with your values and leaves a meaningful impact on the world. And it's about relationships, the ability to use your resources to uplift others and create a legacy that outlasts you. King Solomon understood this deeply as did other biblical figures like Abraham and Job, whose lives show us that true prosperity is rooted in wisdom, not just material gain. Take Abraham, for example. He was one of the wealthiest men of his time, with vast herds of livestock, silver, and gold. But his true wealth wasn't just in his possessions. It was in his generosity and his unwavering trust in God's promises. In Genesis 18, we see Abraham welcoming 3 strangers into his home, offering them a lavish meal without hesitation. This act of hospitality wasn't just a display of his material abundance. It was an expression of his character, his values, and his faith. Abraham's wealth enabled him to bless others, and in doing so he found purpose beyond simply accumulating riches. Then there's Job, whose story is perhaps one of the most profound lessons on the nature of true wealth. Job was described as the greatest man among all the people of the East, with thousands of livestock, a large household, and children who brought him joy. Yet when everything was taken from him, his wealth, his family, even his health, Job didn't curse God or despair. Instead, he said, "The Lord gave, and the Lord has taken away. Blessed be the name of the Lord." Job's faith remained unshaken because he understood that his real wealth wasn't tied to material possessions but to his relationship with God and his integrity, and in the end, Job was blessed with even greater prosperity than before, a testament to the enduring power of wisdom and faith. These stories teach us that true wealth isn't about chasing after more. It's about living with intention and using what you have wisely. It's about making decisions today that create freedom and opportunities tomorrow. Small, wise choices, like saving instead of spending impulsively or investing in relationships rather than things, can lead to extraordinary results over time. Solomon himself said it best, "By wisdom a house is built, and through understanding it is established. Through knowledge its rooms are filled with rare and beautiful treasures." Wisdom lays the foundation for a life that is rich not just in material terms, but in meaning and fulfillment. Imagine what your life could look like if you embraced this perspective on wealth. Picture having the freedom to pursue what truly matters to you, whether it's spending more time with loved ones, traveling to places you've always dreamed of, or supporting causes that inspire you. Think about the satisfaction of knowing that your resources are being used not just for your own benefit, but to make a positive impact on others. That's what true prosperity looks like. A life where money serves as a tool for creating freedom, purpose, and lasting legacy. But achieving this kind of wealth requires a shift in mindset. It means letting go of the belief that success is measured by how much you own or earn. Instead, it's about focusing on what money can enable you to do, how it can give you control over your time, empower you to live according to your values, and allow you to leave the world better than you found it. As Naval Ravikant once said, the purpose of wealth is freedom. Freedom from financial stress. Freedom to choose how you spend your days. Freedom to live authentically. True wealth also comes with responsibility, the responsibility to use it wisely and ethically. Solomon emphasized justice as a cornerstone of prosperity because wealth gained dishonestly or at the expense of others will never bring peace or fulfillment. Instead, it creates instability and distrust. Real wealth grows when it is shared generously and managed with integrity. So ask yourself, what does true wealth mean to you? Is it simply having more money? Or is it having the freedom to live life on your terms? Is it owning things? Or is it using your resources to create purpose and impact? The choice is yours, and every decision you make brings you closer to one version of wealth or another. As we've seen through Solomon's teachings and the lives of figures like Abraham and Job, small steps guided by wisdom can lead to extraordinary outcomes over time. Whether it's investing in yourself through education or skills development, nurturing relationships that matter, or making thoughtful financial decisions that align with your values, each choice builds toward a life rich in freedom, purpose, and fulfillment. Stay with us as we continue exploring these timeless principles, because what comes next could be the key to unlocking not just financial success, but a life filled with meaning and impact. A call to action. You don't need a job to achieve success, you need wisdom. Let that sink in for a moment. The world has conditioned us to believe that financial security and prosperity are tied to a paycheck, that success is defined by how hard we work for someone else's dreams. But King Solomon, the wisest man in history, knew better. He teaches us that true wealth comes not from laboring endlessly, but from applying wisdom to every decision we make. Wisdom is the key. It's what turns resources into opportunities, choices into freedom, and effort into lasting prosperity. Now is your moment to take control of your financial destiny. Stop waiting for someone else to determine your worth. Stop relying on systems that can fail you at any moment. Instead, start seeking wisdom and applying it to your life. Begin small, but act consistently. Because every wise decision you make today lays the foundation for the freedom and success you'll enjoy tomorrow. Whether it's learning how money works, diversifying your income streams, or investing in yourself and your skills, every step forward brings you closer to true financial independence. Imagine a life where you're no longer tied to a single paycheck or limited by someone else's decisions. Picture waking up each day with the freedom to pursue what matters most to you, spending time with loved ones, supporting causes you care about, or simply living life on your own terms. That's not just a dream, it's a reality waiting for you when you embrace Solomon's principles and let wisdom guide your path. So here's your challenge. Start today. Take one small action toward building the life you deserve. Maybe it's reading a book about financial literacy, starting a side business, or simply rethinking how you manage your resources. Whatever it is, do it with intention and consistency. Remember, true prosperity isn't achieved overnight. It's built through steady, wise choices over time. If this message has resonated with you, don't stop here. Like this video and subscribe to our channel so you never miss another opportunity to grow and learn. Join us on this journey as we uncover more of Solomon's timeless wisdom and apply it to modern life. Together, we can break free from outdated ideas about success and create lives filled with freedom, purpose, and impact. Your future is in your hands. Let wisdom be your guide. Start now.
And back to legs crossed, back straight, eyes closed. Feeling the power of you regaining control of your breathing. No matter how fast your breathing became, your heart started pumping faster, started automatically going faster. Right now, we get to take control of our breathing. To keep our back straight, our eyes closed, and our legs crossed. The same way, we get to take control of our thoughts, our mind, at any time, which will then control our bodies and our feelings directly. That's how powerful you are. But you have to believe 100% in this power, this infinitely intelligent being within you and all of us. You got to believe with all your heart and soul that you can do something. If you don't believe in yourself, nothing else or nobody else will. We're all looking to you. We're all looking to each other to find out the truth of what is already in us. We hold the key, each and every one of us. It all starts with our power to believe 100% in who we really are. That's the greatest determination you can make. 100% believing in you, no matter what, no matter how many mistakes, how many so-called failures, losses, pain, suffering you've experienced. You get to learn from all of it. You get to realize the truth, that there is no such thing as failure. There is only fuel from our mistakes and our losses, which gets transformed, gets used to create our determination. And once again, everyone, that's why I love you. I love myself, and I love all of us. We have the power, just like we did today, to do our best at everything, to learn from everything. So keep going, keep learning. Yeah, we want win-win for everybody. That's the ultimate truth, isn't it? We all want that. We want justice, equality, fairness, happiness, mind wealth for everybody, because we know it's what we really are inside. Heart, mind, and body. I love you, everyone. Have a great day, a great week, and always a great life. I'll see you soon. Love you.